It's possible to use your 9 to 5 to build your dream life. There are probably so many things that you haven't thought of that will make it possible to have the life that you've ever dreamed of. Now let's get into some of the key factors that you can use in your 9 to 5 right now to build the life that you want. The first one is skills building. You have been hired at your specific job because of the skills you possess, the skills you continue to develop, and the skills that you are required to learn as you are on the job. Now, these skills are not only skills that you're going to use only in your job, but these are skills that you can leverage outside of your 9 to 5 to build the dream life that you are looking for. If there are tasks and challenges at work that you come across that other people are too afraid to take on, take in those challenges because they're going to stretch you and you're going to be able to use that feedback to become better. Every company has a training budget, so find out what are the requirements to be able to learn a certain skill, to take up a certain course, or to study even further and leverage that to be able to use outside of your 9 to 5. See what training is available, what certifications that you are able to do so that you can explore and build up on the current skill set that you already have. The second factor is networking. I think we've all heard the term, your net worth is your network. Use your 9 to 5 to build your network because you are able to meet a variety and a diverse people in your workplace. There are people who obviously have more experience than you in the workplace. Get to know those people, form relationships so that you are also able to leverage off of your network. The more people you know and expose yourself to in your industry, the better you are going to be able to build your network, and your network will flourish as a result of that. Always put your hand up if there are work events that are happening so that you can be able to meet a variety of different people from your industry. A lot of companies pay for the employees to attend some of these networking events, so you're able to meet a variety of different people which you can learn a plethora of information from. If perhaps your company doesn't have some of these events and you're not able to network in that way, find out what are the events near you that are happening. Speak up and advocate for why you should go, because the company also wants to be able to benefit from this. So show them the benefit of you going to attend that event so that it is a give and take from them. In this way, you are able to tap into the company's assets without having to dip into your own money. The company benefits as well as you benefiting on the side. The third factor is wealth building. Now, there are things that you can already start putting in place to be able to build stability in your life as we speak. You're able to leverage your income to invest in certain financial instruments, and you're able to start saving up for your emergency fund. It's so important for us to already start considering building our emergency fund if we haven't already, because anything can happen. They always say that you should have at least 6 months worth of your salary in your emergency fund in case anything happens, so that you know that you have 6 months to live off of until you find a solution. Your income is also going to allow you to start building up your savings as well. I know that in South Africa, it is a very tight economy and a lot of people are living month to month, but you need to see what is it that you can cut off so that you can be able to start building up your savings fund. I know some of these things are easier said than done, but it honestly requires a lot of discipline and sacrifice sometimes from our end so that we can see the results that we are looking for the future that we want. The fourth factor of how you can use your 9 to 5 to build your dream life is associations. As we all know that certain companies are known for certain things, and each company has a brand or an association. Now you can leverage that association with the company that you work for. There's a level of rigor associated with certain companies. That's why you'll find that there are certain people who will go to certain universities, certain institutions, certain companies because of the attachment and the name that is tied to that company. This is how people position themselves and leverage off of that. You'll see people get invited to be keynote speakers at a Harvard or TED Talks. There's already a pre-validation that comes from your job and being associated with that company. So why not leverage off of that? Now, the fifth factor is investing in your hobbies and your side hustles. You're able to use your income to invest in some of these things so that they can grow and become what you want them to be. Use whatever disposable income that you have to be able to invest in the things that you love. Take the money and the skills and invest in the hobbies that you want, because that also brings us a lot of joy and peace that we can't really get sometimes from our 9-to-5 job. And you never know, maybe your side hustle can actually become your dream life at the end of the day. Sixth factor is business knowledge. Allow yourself to observe how the systems and processes work in that company, how policies are implemented, how departments are run. That will give you an idea, especially if you want to become a business owner, on what it will take to be able to run your own business one day. If you are looking to climb up the corporate ladder, you need to be able to manage relationships very well in the organization, as well as speak to key people so that you know what it takes to get to the next level. Being in your 9-to-5 gives you a 360 view of what it actually takes to run a business, so use that to your advantage. Position yourself to make the best out of where you are currently at. Believe that everything is by design, and you might not necessarily understand why you're in the job you're in or why you're currently in the space that you are at, but nothing is by mistake and nothing is a waste of time. So make sure that you are learning and grasping knowledge of where you currently are, because you never know how it's going to help you in the future. Have a holistic picture of where you are at, because you are going to be using this experience within your dream life and you probably don't even know it yet. Remember that these are just some of the building blocks that you can use in order to build your dream life, whether it's climbing up the corporate ladder or starting out your own business. Everything is going to come together and everything is going to make sense in the end. So trust the process and just don't give up. I hope this video was helpful. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.